guys, it's nicbolet from Boletta Brigade. I'm rocking my CJ Fitness stringer because if I can't wear it in the gym, I'm going to figure out a way to wear it in a video. So today I'm going to be doing a little Omar Isuf inspired video. I'm going to be talking to you guys about my new workout program, nip slips and all. So here, start off with some key points. We've got the guide, the Gainz with Boletta Brigade. It's a 4-day split. Push-pull legs, arms, delts in the last day. It's a 3-week periodization. Week 1 is speed, week 2 is hypertrophy, and week 3 is strength. Repeat each week twice before moving on to the next week. And the last step, of course, revel in your gains. Now I'm going to break down each week and each day on its own. Alright guys, so we're going to start off with the pull day. That's what I did yesterday. Start off with deadlift, 5 sets of 3 reps of 65% of your 1 rep max. So for me that was 225, which you saw in the last video. Then I did weighted pull-ups, 3 sets, as many reps as possible. I like to start at a high weight and then move my way down. So I did 25, 12 and a half body weight. Next week I might do 30, 15 body weight and work my way up like that. T-bar rows, 3 by as many sets as possible. I do 25-pound plates, and I did 125, 100, and then I did a drop set of 75, 50 for the 3rd set. Then I didn't include the lat pull down and 1-arm rows. I only did those in yesterday's workout because I just felt like it, but this is like what I'm doing every workout no matter what. Then I did alternating dumbbell curls. I drop it down the same way, so I did 45, 35, 25. Then I did hammer curls. This one I did not drop down, I just stayed at 20 pounds for all of the hammer curls. Next, I'm going to talk about my push day. You've got bench press, 5 sets of 5 reps. Now the reason why the bench press is different than the deadlift is because 65% of my 1 rep max on the bench is 135, and I can do 135 for 20 reps. 225 is 65% of my max in the deadlift, and I can only do that for about 12. So 5 by 3, 5 by 5. Then I do overhead press, and I'm also doing that 5 by 5, 65% of my 1 rep max. You know, on the last cycle I had overhead press on its own day. This cycle I'm just putting it on my push day as an accessory to bench instead of its own movement. Then I'm just doing incline dumbbell press, 3 sets, as many reps as possible. I'm doing that superset that I showed you guys in one of my past videos, the Arnold press and the regular dumbbell shoulder press. 3 sets, again, as many reps as possible. By as many reps as possible, I'm still aiming for that 8 to 12, which is like the hypertrophy range. But, you know, I kind of live by the philosophy that if you can count your reps, you're not pushing yourselves hard enough. So, you know, you should be so focused and so lost in moving the weight that you can't even count the reps. So just go until you can't hit anymore. And as long as you pick the appropriate weight, you'll hit that 8 to 12. Next, overhead triceps extension, 3 sets, as many reps as possible, and then lastly, cable flies, 3 sets, as many reps as possible. And we'll move on over here to leg day. Starting off squats, 5 by 5 at 65% of my 1 rep max. Leg press, 3 sets, as many reps as possible. Split squat, 3 sets, as many reps as possible. Hamstring curls, 3 sets, as many reps as possible again, and leg extension, the same thing. And I have here team no calves for Omar. So, and I didn't put my arm day up here, guys. I mean, arms is basically, you know, bicep curls, different variations. I think I'm gonna do barbell bicep curls, and then the cable concentration curls where your arms are elevated, because part of the job of the bicep is to retract the shoulder this way, to flex the shoulder. So if you have it at an incline, you can get extra contraction of the bicep that way. Then I'm doing one arm tricep extensions because I believe in training one arm at a time so that you don't get imbalances. And then I'm doing some lateral raises for shoulders, and I'm doing a lot of rear delt because I'm trying to get that to come in. As you see, I have pretty broad shoulders, pretty nice rounded shoulders, and pretty big front delts, but my rear delts are lacking, so I'm trying to bring those in. And other than that, I think that basically is my arm day. You at least get the gist of it. I think I do some lying tricep extensions too. So basically just, basic bicep, tricep, shoulder day. Yeah, guys, so this is what I do for week 1. I'm gonna go on to week 2, and I'm not gonna put up all of the hypertrophy stuff again. All of the accessory movements are gonna stay the same. The compound movements is what changes. So yeah, I'm gonna do that real quick, and I'll explain it to you guys in a second. Alright guys, so I erased everything, wrote these nice and big for you. So during my second week, week number 2 is hypertrophy. Basically I'm doing everything for 4 sets of as many reps as possible. So deadlift, bench press, overhead press, and the squats. Now the way I'm going to do this is we'll start with the deadlift. Deadlift I'll probably do 135, as many as possible, 185, as many as possible, 225, as many as possible, and then 275, as many as possible. So, I probably will start with something that I can do for like 15 plus, and then I will end with something that I'm doing for, 4 to 6 or 5 to 7, somewhere in that range. So with the bench press, it'll probably be like 95, 135, 155, 175, or something like that. And, you can periodize it to yourself. So basically, I would suggest starting with something that is around 50% of your 1 rep max, then about 65, then maybe like 75, and then 85, something like that. So that's what I'm doing for my hypertrophy week, guys, and I will talk to you guys my strength week in 1 second. Alright guys, we've got here week number 3, strength week. Start off with the deadlift, 5 sets of 3 reps. And I'm doing 5 sets of 3 reps for everything, as you can see. So for what weights I'm going to do, I'm probably going to do between 85 and 90% of my 1 rep max. So for deadlift, I'll probably use 315. That's about 88% of my 1 rep max or something. Bench press, I'll probably use either 185 or 195, depending on how much stronger I get over these next few weeks. If I think I can get 5 sets of 3 at 195, I'll definitely do that. But 5 sets of 3 is a lot, so it's a lot of volume for a strength workout. So I might do only 185, and then overhead press, I might do like 115 maybe, because my 1 rep max is 135, maybe 120, somewhere around there. And squats, my current PR is 285, so I'd probably do maybe like 250, 255, somewhere around there. So, just play with the numbers. About the 85 to 90% of your 1 rep max range for all of these compound movements is what I'm going to be doing in week 3. In week 4, I will be going for a PR in each of these movements. And then week 5, of course, I'm only doing that once. Week 5 will be a deload week or a week off, I'm not sure, where I'll probably just do like 40% of my 1 rep max for like a few sets of 3 to 5. I'm not really sure. I've never done a deload before, so I will figure that out when I get there. And just a few last things I want to talk about, guys. I'm doing abs 3 to 4 times a week. I do 2 days of your frontal abdominals, and then I do 1 or 2 days of obliques. I like to keep them separated so that I'm not doing abs for like half an hour. You know, I can just bang them out in like 10 to 15 minutes. I usually do 1 day of weighted and 1 day of body weight for each of the 2. So like yesterday after my pool day, I did weighted frontal abs. And I usually only do like 2 exercises, 3 sets, and again, I train to failure just like I do with everything else, as many reps as possible. So, and as far as cardio goes, right now I'm doing cardio. I'm doing steady state twice a week, and I'm doing HIIT once a week. So that's what I'm doing, guys. If you guys want me to make a video like this about my nutrition, I'd be willing to. My roommate just went out and bought these markers randomly, and I was like, wow, I'm going to use them to make a video. So if you guys want to see a nutritional video, comment down below, and if I get a few comments, ask me for one, I'd be happy to. Other than that, guys, thanks for watching this video. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. It really helps my channel grow. And thanks for watching, guys. I'll talk to you soon.